I declare this convocation open.
Mr. President, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, graduates, their families and friends, I welcome you to North Central State College 2025 Spring Commencement, and I welcome our guests online where the ceremonies are being streamed simultaneously to the internet. I know you all just sat down, but would you stand while we give the invocation, please? God of grace, Lord of kindness, thank you for bringing us together to celebrate education and the wonderful milestone each of these young people has accomplished. Thank you for helping them to build on their gifts with new skills and expanded knowledge. Guide them as they begin careers to provide service to others in their chosen field. Bless them and their work as they serve the needs of our community and as they provide wonderful examples of the service this institution provides throughout this corner of your creation. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dori Diab, President of North Central State College.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening. We are certainly very thankful for being blessed today with pleasant weather for a great event. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, and the staff of North Central State College, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2025 commencement ceremony and the 63rd commencement ceremony for our institution, which began as the Mansfield School of Technology in the early 1960s. North Central Technical College was chartered by the Ohio Board of Regents and certified by the Secretary of State in 1969. 30 years later, the college name was changed to North Central State College. As we reflect on our accomplishment, one thing is for certain. Every person in this arena has helped our college remain strong and focused on our core mission of increasing educational attainment, preparing the area workforce, and the future leaders in our community. Thanks to your support, we are celebrating 56 years of service to the community with over 17,000 graduates. As a level of quality, being recognized as an Achieving the Dream Leader College of Distinction for the third time, being in the top 10% of more than 300 colleges nationally for focus on student success. as a level of quality, receiving full accreditation from the Higher Learning Commission for 10 years. As a level of quality, receiving the approval for baccalaureate degrees in mechanical engineering technology and in nursing from the Higher Learning Commission and the State of Ohio Department of Higher Education. In engineering, to date, we have graduated 60 students with a bachelor degree, likely leading the community colleges in the state. And on the nursing front, we thank our commencement speaker, the Speaker of the House, for his support of the bachelor degree of nursing being delivered by community colleges. As a level of value, we have enhanced accessibility and taken affordability to the nth degree in that 70% of our students, that is 3 out of 4, do not take loans to finish their degree. And the 30% of those ones who do end up with just a few $1,000s versus 10 times that at the state level. As another level of value, and over the past several years, we have led 16 community colleges and 2 universities in a grant from the state of Ohio to develop open education resources to provide free online courses to students who don't have to pay for their books. To date, NC State students have saved over $1.5 million, and more than $12.5 million have been saved by students statewide. As a level of long-term investment in the future for economic and social mobility, our students accomplish high return on that investment, much higher when compared to the stock market, when comparing the average income for our students 6 months after graduation to what they paid in tuition for their associate degree. As a level of value for our community, and thanks for the initiative and support by the legislature and state government, we are training tower technicians in advanced technology like 5G to expand broadband capacity throughout the region, increase fiber optics and internet availability, and wireless connectivity through expanded networks. We are very thankful for your support as we begin the journey towards a better future with fast-changing economy and technology, including artificial intelligence that we have started to embed in our operations, with continuous commitment to being a leader in higher education and achieving greater community prosperity and better quality of life for all. Tonight is a momentous occasion because we're here to recognize, honor, and celebrate the accomplishment of each student in this class and mark the new opportunity in career path. Commencement is special because it recognizes each of you, the graduate, for the completion of a significant goal, which required a high level of hard work, commitment, and personal dedication. Graduation marked the ends of months of study, of struggle, and of sacrifice. Congratulations for crossing that finish line of this marathon. Yet you, the graduates, are not the only one who have sacrificed so you could be here tonight. I would like to take a moment to recognize very important people who have helped you make tonight's possible. Would the parents of the graduates please stand? And remain standing. Would the children please stand? The grandparents, please stand. The relatives and friends, please stand. Congratulations to all. It takes a community to raise a community. Thank you. You may be seated. Graduation is also known as commencement. With tonight's graduation, each of you will begin a new phase in your life, and one I hope you will jumpstart with as much energy, faith, and dedication. You'll also meet many challenges, for life is so full of them. For that, I'm reminded of the Cherokee parable between a grandfather and his grandson. I have a fight going on in me, the old man said. It's taking place between 2 wolves. One is evil. He is anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The grandfather looked at the grandson and went on, the other embodies positive emotion. He's joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. Both wolves are fighting to the death. The same fight is going on inside of you and every other person too. The grandson took a moment to reflect on this. He finally looked up at his grandfather and asked, which wolf will win? The old Cherokee gave a simple reply, it's the one you feed. So I ask you to feed that determination within you, that endurance and grit, the combination of passion and perseverance to work as hard to go over these obstacles. You are helping to raise educational attainment in our community. That's absolutely essential. Since 2010 alone, we have served more than 12,000 unique high school students through some form of early college or dual enrollment. These students have earned more than 183,000 credits and saved more than $35 million over the past 15 years in tuition costs alone. Why, you may ask? Because we believe that a more educated and skilled citizen is one with more engagement and participation in our community and our democracy, more social cohesion and appreciation of each other, more improved health and life expectancy, less dependence on drugs and reduced crime rates and incarceration, decreased reliance on government financial support, more economic prosperity with better jobs and higher salary and benefits, increased employment, consumption and tax revenues, increased charitable giving and community service, higher standard of living, and a better quality of life for all of us to enjoy a more prosperous community. Thank you. We are very thankful for your support as we begin the journey towards a better future with continuous commitment to being a leader in higher education and achieving greater community prosperity. That's what makes us proud of our graduates, and I thank you for that. I'd like to take a moment at this time to recognize another very special group of people present today. With our military veterans, wherever you are sitting, please stand to be recognized. Thank you all for your service to this land of the free and home of the brave. You may be seated. It's now my pleasure to introduce our Board of Trustees and the chair of our board. One of the greatest strengths of North Central State College is that it is directed by a legislatively empowered local policy-making Board of Trustees. The college is extremely fortunate to be served by a governing board consisting of members who give freely of their time and expertise and are genuinely committed to representing the college ownership and promoting the advancement and excellence of the college. It is my pleasure to introduce them to you now. I will ask those present to stand as I call their name and to remain standing until all have been introduced, and then ask the audience to recognize them for their dedicated service to our college and the communities they serve from Richland, Ashland, and Crawford counties. Ms. Linda Nelson, Board Chair. Mr. Mark Masters, Board Vice Chair. Ms. Kristen Aspen, Board Secretary. Dr. Dwight McElfresh. Ms. Elizabeth Morando. Ms. Dwana Patton. Ms. Steve Stone. Mr. Patrick Williams. And Ms. Kimberly Winkle. Please join me in recognizing our Board of Trustees. I would like to take a moment to recognize public officials joining us this evening. Our commencement speaker, Matt Huffman, Speaker of the High House of Representatives, representing the 78th House District, and who's here tonight with his wife, Cheryl. I would also like to recognize our very own State Representative Marilyn John of the 76th House District representing Richland County. Please join me and recognize their service to our community and our state. Thank you. And also I would like to thank our Representative Melanie Miller from Ashland County for her attendance and service to our community. Please stand to be recognized. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Chair of our Board of Trustees, Ms. Linda Nelson.
Good evening. Graduating class of 2025, families, faculty, staff, administration, community leaders, public officials, and esteemed guests, it is my distinct privilege to speak with you on behalf of the North Central State College Board of Trustees. The trustees are dedicated volunteers who are proud of you for achieving this milestone in your educational journey. North Central State College has been an Achieving the Dream network college since 2005, a leader college from 2004 to 2018, and a leader college of distinction since 2018. This award recognizes colleges that have pursued and met challenging student success goals. Tonight, you are about to achieve the title of graduate. And as such, you have demonstrated a conscious choice to make an investment in yourself, which will ultimately enrich your life and solidify your successful student goal of graduation. The college mission states, North Central State College exists for the citizens of its service region to attain the knowledge and skills to succeed in their chosen path of learning, work, or enrichment. By virtue of you crossing this very stage tonight, you will bring to fruition our commitment to investing in you and the communities we serve. Class of 2025, we are here to celebrate you, as this graduation serves as evidence that North Central State College has fulfilled this mission and assisted you in achieving your dream. John Calvin Maxwell is an American author, speaker, and pastor who stated, "Achieving a dream is about more than just what you accomplish, it's about who you become in the process." Learning is a lifelong journey, so keep on learning and honing your skills. In closing, on behalf of North Central State College Board of Trustees, I would like to offer our sincere congratulations and best wishes for a successful future. Thank you.
State Representative Matt Huffman proudly serves the 78th Ohio House District and resides in Lima, Ohio. He was unanimously elected as Speaker of the Ohio House of Representatives for the 136th General Assembly after serving as Senate President for the 134th and 135th General Assemblies, making him the first and only person in Ohio history to serve consecutively as Senate President and Speaker of the Ohio House. Speaker Huffman has practiced law for the past 40 years in his family's private practice law firm in downtown Lima. Over the span of his extensive legislative career, Speaker Huffman has spearheaded a variety of efforts that have positively impacted Ohioans all over the state, including bills to reduce the state's income tax by billions of dollars, protect life at all stages, expand school choice opportunities, eliminate the Ohio estate tax, provide greater price transparency for patients, and deliver funding for critical infrastructure. Married for more than 40 years, Speaker Huffman and his wife Cheryl have made their home in Lima, where they raised 4 children, Claire, Matthew, Ellen, and Sam. Their 11th grandchild was born this past January 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Speaker of the Ohio House of Representatives, the Honorable Matt Huffman.
You're welcome. You got all that right. Wow, what a fantastic night, and a bunch of really smart-looking people, especially right here in the front row. Did they put the smartest people in front? Is that the idea? Well, this is great. This is a great night, and I really appreciate the opportunity to address it, especially a special night for all the people up in on the side there who I guess are largely responsible for the people here who are being honored. So when people ask me to speak, usually they say you could keep it short if you want, and I will. But I would also tell you, and you all are going to be asked to speak someplace, sometime, when you're employed, when you go to your kid's school, whatever it may be. And when you're giving a speech, here's a little key to you. When there's one thing that you want people to remember from what you're saying, say that. Because usually people can listen for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then they zone out, and then they come back. Maybe you experienced this in church, I'm not sure. I'm sure you're all listening in class the whole time, that's why you're here, right? But you stop and you say, if you remember one thing from this speech, this is what I want you to remember, okay? So I'm about to do that. If you remember one thing from this speech, and by the way, I'm supposed to give advice, right? That's what commencement speeches are about. But if you remember one thing about this speech, remember this. The most important personal attribute in your career, in your your professional life as you go forward, is showing up on time. If you only show up on time, it would be good if you're pleasant to your coworkers. People will think you're better at your job. And notice when you go into a room someplace and there's a meeting that starts at 10 o'clock and you show up at 10:05 and there's a number of people already sitting there, what does everybody think? The people who are late think, what do they know that I don't? What have they been talking about? So attribute number 1, the most important thing, show up on time. Now, when I run the House sessions, we're supposed to start at 2 o'clock. They had a little trouble in the last session starting on time. So when I started the first meeting on time, many of the returning state representatives were amazed that we started it on time. If I did nothing else, I started the meetings on time and somehow became a better speaker. All right, so that's number 1. Now, when you give your speeches, by the way, you can keep saying over and over, if you remember one thing from this speech, remember this. So I'm going to do it again, because this really is important. If you remember one thing from this speech, remember this. When you go out into your job, when you get hired, when you're conducting a whole number of activities, sometime in your life, you're going to get a bad deal. You're going to get treated unfairly. You may get treated unfairly because of your gender, because of your race, because of your age, because you're from Richland County, you're not from Richland County, you don't know the boss's son as well as the other guy. You're going to get a bad deal. And the reason I know that is it happens to everybody. It happens to me, it happened to your parents, it's happened to everybody in this gymnasium. The people up on the sides, it's happened to them more because they've been around longer than you have. So there's a really smart guy, used to be president of the United States, named Abraham Lincoln. You all know that. And so I'm going to read this quote from Abraham Lincoln. And I edited this a little bit because Lincoln doesn't always translate well into our generation. But here's what Lincoln said about young people when they get a bad deal, when something unfair happens to them. He said this to a group of young students. There may be unfair attempts to keep a young person down. Those attempts will succeed if you allow your mind to brood over what is being done to you. Look around, and you will see that this injured every person who have ever known who does that. So this isn't new information. I didn't just think this up here in the last day or so. If you let the unfair things that happen to you in life, which are going to happen, affect what you do, if you think about that instead of moving forward and saying, that wasn't fair, but I'm going to try harder, you're going to be more successful. Now, here's a little hint. You don't have to forget about the people who treated you unfairly, okay? You can remember that, okay? Don't remember it too long. Remember what Jesus said about forgiving, right? But make sure that you do not let the unfair things in your life keep you from being successful, okay? All right. If you remember one thing from this speech, what I'm about to say is what I want you to remember, okay? See how this is working? You're actually listening. That's great, okay? Long time ago, one of my kids, I have, as I mentioned, my oldest is 37 now, Claire. She asked me in high school, what was the best time of my life? She was in high school. I was old then, I'm older now. But she asked me, what's the best time in your life? And I said, you know, growing up on Kenilworth Avenue, I had 6 brothers and 2 sisters. We had 9 kids. I had a great mom and dad. I'd go over to the park and I played baseball. And I was in grade school. That was pretty good. And I got into high school, and that was a lot better because we had a car, just one car, the brown paneled station wagon that I got to drive sometimes on Friday nights. People remember station wagons. People up here remember those, don't they? And when I'd get to go out with my friends, played football, and I wrestled, and I ran track, and I had a great girlfriend and all that. And then I graduated from high school, and I thought, well, that's the end of the world because that's as good as it could have been. And I went to college. Went to University of Notre Dame, the University of Cincinnati. It was great. Forgot about my high school girlfriend, met my wife, and where she made me forget about it. However, it worked out. You know what I mean. And college was great. It was really great. Now, I will tell you, by the way, I'm going to utter a little blasphemy here for Ohio State football fans. College isn't really about athletics. It's not really about culture wars. It's not about fraternity life. It's actually about education. It's what you all are doing here today. That's a little editorial comment. But back to my life. So I got out of law school, and Cheryl and I were married, and we began having children. We had 4 children in 7 years. And I love being a dad. I love getting all 4 of them on the ground and wrestling them at the same time, taking them to their games, going on vacations in the middle of August when it was deadly hot. Don't go to Disney World in August, by the way. And I loved being a dad. And as they grew up and they went off to college, my younger daughter played golf in New York. My son played football in New Jersey. Our other 2 kids went to university. I loved being an older dad with kids in college. And then about 2017, Margot Hensel was born in Pensacola, Florida, grandchild number 1. A beautiful red-haired girl, 7-year-old girl now. And I have 11 grandchildren. And I don't think anything, and the grandparents who stood up can say this, there's anything more joyous than having a grandchild. And I love what I'm doing right now in the House of Representatives and practicing law. My older son, Matthew, is practicing law with me now. And so I said all of that to say that I'm a happy guy, but really so that you could remember this one thing. If you live life the right way, every time in your life is the best time of your life. Right now, it's great. You're smart, you're educated, you got talent, you can go out and do the things that you want to do, but it's going to change. 5 years from now, you may be married, you may have kids. 20 years from now, you may be sitting up there. 40 years from now, you may be sitting up there, but standing when the grandparents stand. But if you do it right, if every day you get up and you say, I got a good job, I got a great spouse, I got good friends, I'm gonna work harder today than I did yesterday, you'll be able to look at yourself when you're 65 years old and say, man, every time in my life has been the best time in my life. And that's what I wish for you. I wish for all people who are 20 years old and thinking, what happens next? Is this the beginning of the end? No way. This is great, because you live in the United States of America in the 21st century, and even though you can watch TV and listen to radio or whatever else it is, and people say we're the most divided time in the history of our country, we're not. We're not. We just talk a lot more than we used to each other. And that's probably one other lesson. You know, you don't have to say everything that's on your mind all the time, especially if it's going to irritate the person next to you. So, from a very happy person standing up here, I see a lot of happy people here and up there. Congratulations, and thanks for letting me be part of your evening tonight. Thanks very much.
I would like to read to you a resolution by our Board of Trustees. Whereas, upon the recommendation of the President, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, the honorary degree of Bachelor of Applied Science will be awarded to those outstanding individuals who have distinguished themselves within the community, as well as with North Central State College. Whereas, an honorary degree are typically awarded to a living individual who has achieved extraordinary distinction in a career that has affected the lives of others, particularly those through scholarly achievement, through public service, or through philanthropy. And whereas Matt Huffman has championed education reform and strengthened higher education funding, he has supported policies to make college more affordable and workforce ready, including initiative for scholarship and career training. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the North Central State College Board of Trustees takes pleasure in conferring upon Matthew Huffman the honorary degree of Bachelor of Applied Science as part of the May 9th, 2025 North Central State College commencement ceremony.
You didn't tell me that was coming.
At this time, I would like to recognize some special groups of our students. Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society for the 2-year. I need to use this one. Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society for the 2-year colleges. Its driving purpose is to recognize and encourage scholarship among 2-year college students by providing opportunities for the development of leadership and service, for an intellectual climate for exchange of ideas and ideals, for lively fellowship among scholars, and for stimulation of interest in continuing academic excellence. Our Beta Theta Eta chapter takes pride in carrying out these aims, and our members exemplify those qualities of scholarship, leadership, and character. Will all of our members of the Beta Theta Eta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa please stand to be recognized? Thank you. It's now my pleasure to recognize our early college graduates. Today, we also celebrate 90 students who are concurrently graduating from high school and college with an associate degree in arts and science as part of our College Now program in business, science, medical, bioscience, and engineering technology, and our Galleon High School Academy program, and soon a new business academy starting this fall at Ontario High School. Since 2010, 718 high school students have earned an associate degree at North Central State College while graduating from high school at the same time without having to pay for college. This program is known as College Now, which allows students to complete their junior and senior years of high school credits while earning college credits at the same time. College Now was developed collaboratively between Pioneer Career and Technology Center and North Central State College in 2004 as the first of its kind in the country. These students will receive their associate degree tonight, even before they receive their high school diploma in the coming weeks. At this time, along with their NC State advisor, Ms. Darcy Tenney and Ms. Rita Wanning, Mr. Stephen Purvis, and Ms. Carrie Bash, will all College Now graduate and Galleon Academy graduate please rise to be recognized. Congratulations to all. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to recognize our Tuition Freedom graduates. You may already have heard of our Tuition Freedom Scholarship Program, now in its 10th year. It provides dual enrollment or career technical students who come to us from high school with 8 to 9 credit and 2.75 GPA, while attended college full-time with free tuition. I repeat, free tuition until they finish 64 credit hour for their associate degree. In the past 4 years, we have welcomed 946 of these tuition freedom scholars from 50 different high schools. We have invested more than $4.4 million in their scholarship. We have also leveraged support from donors throughout our region to make this possible. Overall, these students are taking more credits, are being more persistent, and are being more successful. As of this spring, 530 of these scholars have earned a degree or certificate. This year, we have 49 of our Tuition Freedom Scholars in the graduating class. Would our Tuition Freedom Scholarship graduate please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. The dual enrollment students taking college level courses while they are still in high school is known as the College Credit Plus program in our state, or CCP. It was designed to provide students with the opportunity to take rigorous college courses, save money on tuition, and explore career options. Over the 8 years of the program, Ohio families have saved more than $1 billion with a B, in college tuition costs. According to Ohio Department of Higher Education, in the 2023-24 academic year, there were approximately 87,000 participating students. To date, students have earned 2,619 certificates, 5,177 associate degrees. Ohio families have saved nearly $215 million in college tuition costs. We encourage everyone in the audience to encourage other students to take college-level dual enrollment classes in high school. It's now my pleasure to recognize our Choose Ohio First scholars. The Choose Ohio First Scholarship is designed to significantly strengthen Ohio competitiveness within science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine, known as STEM discipline and STEM education. North Central State College has been participant in the Choose Ohio First program since fall 2010. Choose Ohio First awards this competitive scholarships to students who are enrolled in a designated STEM program. Choose Ohio First scholars maintain a 3.0 cumulative GPA and actively participate in co-curricular and work-based learning activities. North Central State is currently managing 5 Choose Ohio First awards totaling $2.1 million over a revolving 5-year period, which allows for approximately 115 COF scholarships to new students each fall semester. Tonight, we celebrate the 48 Choose Ohio First scholars who are graduating. Would our Choose Ohio First scholars graduate please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Can you tell we're proud of our graduates? It now gives me great pleasure to recognize our Honors College scholars. Exemplary students with grade point average of 3.5 and higher are invited to participate in the Honors College. These students complete the regular program of study, but additionally choose to enhance their education by diving deeper into their studies through a variety of ways, including civic engagement. Additionally, they participate in special learning opportunities with a focus on leadership, civic engagement, character development, and global awareness. Along with the director for the Honors College, Ms. Kimberly Leibarger, with all the graduates who have participated and earned college credit, please stand and be recognized for your hard work and effort. Thank you. Will all the faculty members who have mentored our honors scholars this year by overseeing honors project, please stand and be recognized for your hard work and support. Thank you. When an honors college student has completed 15 or more credit hours of honors college credit, that student becomes an honors college graduate. This year, we have 3 students who have achieved this special distinction. Would Hala Dahl please stand and remain standing? Hala Dahl is graduating with an Associate of Applied Business degree in Visual Communication and Media Technology. She is currently working in sales, designing custom kitchen furnishing. Her continuing education plans are to pursue a bachelor's degree in marketing with a minor in advertising and promotion at a 4-year university. Would Tiffany Detillion please stand and remain standing? Tiffany Detillion is graduating with an Associate of Arts degree in social work. She is currently working at North Central State College and looking to pursue school social work after licensure. Her continuing education plans are to pursue a bachelor's degree in social work at University of Cincinnati. Would Samantha Thompson please stand and remain standing? Samantha Thompson is graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Integrated Engineering Technology. After graduation, she plans to work over the summer at Rabel Machining. Her continuing education plans are to pursue a bachelor's degree in engineering at the University of Akron. Please join me in congratulating Hala Dahl, Tiffany Detillion, and Samantha Thompson. Thank you. You may be seated. It's now my distinct honor to introduce to you our class of Bachelor of Applied Science and Mechanical Engineering Technology, also known as BASMAT, and Bachelor of Applied Science in Nursing, BSN graduates. On March 4, 2019, the Higher Learning Commission approved North Central State College to offer the Bachelor of Applied Science in Mechanical Engineering Technology degree. In this program, graduates with an associate degree in Mechanical Engineering Technology from any community college in Ohio have transferable credit to give them direct placement into junior year coursework towards earning a bachelor's degree in the BASMAT program. NC State is the only Ohio community college offering an applied bachelor in mechanical engineering technology. The program is only 8 years old and is graduating 13 students this spring and 63 students thus far. Would all of our BASMAT graduates please stand and remain standing? On August 26, 2022, the Higher Learning Commission approved North Central State College to offer the RN to BSN program, and this year we're graduating our first class of 7 students receiving their Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees from North Central State College. Would all of our BSN graduates please stand? Please congratulate each of this class 25 graduates earning their baccalaureate degree from North Central State College. Thank you. You may be seated. It's my pleasure now to recognize our faculty. It takes many essential elements to make a college an institution of quality. The most significant factor is a quality faculty. I am proud to acknowledge the outstanding and dedicated faculty of North Central State College, and I would like to take a moment to recognize them now. Along with Professor Emeritus Dr. Paul Suki, who is with us tonight, would the faculty please stand? Please join me in recognizing our distinguished faculty.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you Ms. Crystal Escalera to share some remarks on behalf of the North Central State College Alumni Association. Hi, Crystal. Good to see you.
Good evening, I'm Crystal Escalera, and I'm the president of the North Central State College Alumni Association. On behalf of the College Alumni Association, I would like to say congratulations to you graduates. Today is a major milestone for each of you, a day you will remember for years to come. We are very proud of your accomplishments and thankful for your hard work, your dedication to NC State. You are our future, and I hope that you will consider continuing a relationship with NC State by joining our Alumni Association. Each of you graduates have a packet that was placed on the back of your chair. This is a gift provided to you by North Central State College Alumni Association. There's also information about how joining the association benefits student scholarships and how you too can become a member. My hope for you is that as a proud graduate, you'll stay connected to the college by becoming involved with the Alumni Association. Please feel free to like us on Facebook, social media, and to join the NC State Alumni LinkedIn page. In closing, I'd like to ask all alumni who are here tonight, from the faculty and staff to the friends and family sitting in the bleachers, to stand and be recognized if you're an NC State or NCTC alumni. Graduates, you are now a part of the thousands of alumni who have graduated from North Central State College and gone on to reach their dreams. Thank you.
Now's the part you've been waiting for. Dr. Kelly Gray, the Vice President for Academic and Student Services, will present the candidates for graduation.
Will the North Central State College candidates for graduation please rise? President Diab, upon recommendation of the faculty and in accordance with the degree requirements established by North Central State College Board of Trustees and the Ohio Department of Higher Education, it is my pleasure and privilege to present to you the candidates for the conferral of the Associate of Arts, the Associate of Science, the Associate of Applied Business, the Associate of Applied Science, the Associate of Technical Studies, the Bachelor of Science, and the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees. President Diab, I would like to introduce to you the North Central State College class of 2025.
Members of the graduating class of 2025, by the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio, I hereby bestow upon each of you the Associate Degree of Applied Business, the Associate Degree of Applied Science, the Associate Degree of Arts, the Associate Degree of Science, the Associate Degree of Technical Studies, the Bachelor of Science, and the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees as evidenced by completion of all academic requirements prescribed by North Central State College and the Ohio Department of Higher Education. Congratulations to all our graduates.
Congratulations, graduates. You may all be seated until the student marshals cue you to come to the stage to receive your diplomas. So, as the graduates come forward to receive their diplomas, they will be introduced by their divisional dean. So, give us a second. Announcing the graduates of the Engineering, Business, and Criminal Justice Division will be Dean Dr. Andrew Shella.
The Bachelor of Applied Science in Mechanical Engineering Technology, John R. Ferguson IV. Luke Mullins. Nathan Richland. Cameron Taylor. The Associate of Applied Business Accounting, Tricia Ailing Jewell. Jennifer Shepard. Marissa May Young. The Associate of Applied Business and Business Analytics, Brandon Bickers. The Associate of Applied Business, Business Management, Stanley Brown Jr. Joshua Bircher. Brinley Chandler. Chase Easterday. Emily Irwin. Natalie Mae Johnson. Kelly Sue Cans. Rachel Kennedy. Alexis Malone. Sydney Grace Port. Kira Bernhardt. Elizabeth Catherine Dodderman. Associate of Arts, Business Administration, Isley Green. Associate of Arts, Business Administration, College Now, Mackenzie Anderson. Julia Aka. Alexa Bador. Emily Grace Ball. Jackson Beamer. Catherine Bolin. Anderson Brubaker. Cameron Bolofkowski. Camden Carson. Kirsten Caudill. Morgan Chrisman. Kelly Delgado. Brady Dennison. Mitch Damka. Logan Garn. Caden Hefner. Brooke Marie Holmer. Kansas K. Houston. Lincoln Jones. Lindsay Connect. Jonna Logan. Bryson Likens. Ruger McKillen. Connor Ploth. Michael Rarick. Alexandra Rupp. Eve Lynn-Marie Schwemling. Sherelle Servin. Grant Sharda. Julia Ann Sickmiller. Landon Sauverts. Ava Stein. Cohen Sturts. Morgan Turnbull. Kennedy Weiler. Molina Wolf. Jack Worster. Jack Zahn. Luke Baker. Bryson Butcher. Opal Chandler. Caleb DeVore. David Draper. Associate of Applied Science, Integrated Engineering Technology, College Now, Armando Flores. Kohler Fuller. Articus Hull. Smaller. Adler Hatfield. Parker Henderson. Jack Henry Harris. Ben Lever. Ryler Levering Smith. Jackson Manley. Nathan Mendiola. Alan Oblisk. Sarah Greggs People. Grayson. John Poland. Owen Reamsnyder. Noah Robinson. Evan Ruhi. Aiden Spence. Grady Taylor. Luke Taylor. Honors College graduate Samantha Thompson. Trenton Weaver. Nicole Marie Light. Associate of Applied Science Criminal Justice, presented by her dad, David Mack, Keely Marie Mack. Jarrett Mitchell. Elena Shutt. In loving memory of graduate Summer Ray Kennard, accepting in remembrance of her accomplishments are her parents, Dawn and Matthew Kennard. Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology, Cybersecurity, Kelly L. Dawson. Jeremy Kilgore. Nicholas Murphy. Erica Rivera. Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology, Cybersecurity, Haley Lynn Shepard. Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology, Networking, Caleb Dane Clark. Julianne Diaz. Luke Lance. Colin Williams. Associate of Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology, Dane Twinning. Associate of Applied Associate of Applied Business, Visual Communications, Media, and Technology, Kira Klingman. Honors College graduate, Hayla Dowell. Catherine Heckler. McCrae Martin.
Announcing the graduates of the Health Science Division will be Dean Lisa Cox.
Bachelor of Science degree in Nursing, Holly Marie Lenahan. Ashley Malchiotti. Brandy May Riddlebaugh. Jeremiah Henjadi Wawurundang. Associate of Applied Science and Bioscience, Lauren Starr Davis. Haley Dye. Charlie Elliott. Noah Goss. Joni Weeks. Associate of Applied Science in Bioscience, College Now, Reagan Freiheit. Vanessa Sky Liu. Arilyn Brooks Bijak. Ava Lee Bowman. Madison Boyer. Rebecca Aaron Case. Alyssa Deer. Damon Hoskins. Amaya Howard. Lily Castron. Kaylin Mahone. Addison Melton. Caitlin Swingle. Associate of Applied Science in Health Services Technology, Caitlin McDonald. Associate of Applied Science in Nursing, Cameron Allarding. Jillian Denise Bauman. Madison Nicole Bays. Brianna Olivia Blackburn. McKenna Rochelle Blanchard. Elizabeth Burton. Zach Danner. Chesney Davis. Abigail Donner. Marissa Dornbeer. Paige Eldridge. Rosanna Uten. Tori Figueroa. Abigail Fowler. Sheena France. Kaylee Glazier. Cheyenne Harden. Molly Hargett. Kendra Harvey. Grace Hout. Kristen Marie Hunter. Cassandra Jarvis. Natalia Kaiser. Abby Keller. Riley Marie Kirschner. Amanda Lucas. Colin Maybe. Kelsey McCoy. Haley Morris. Katie Myers. Olivia Faith Neal. Trevor O'Brien. Olivia Pascalini. Connor Ports. Madison May Roberts. Megan Robinson. Natalie Rodriguez. Natalie Rothar. Jordan Schaefer. Amanda Tackett. Riley Vavra. Mackenzie Webb. Caitlin Whitford. Brittany Weinbarger. Lexi Weisenbarger. Tammy Michelle Wright. Associate of Applied Science in Radiological Sciences, Cecilia Brewer. Maria Lynn Brewer. Tyler Chrisman. Trevor Dials. Samantha Rose Donaldson. Casey Jump. Michaela June Lance. Allison Martin. Emily Lynn McDonald. Emma Elizabeth Procker. Emily Ann Stanger, diploma presented by her mother, Professor Tanya Stanger. McKenna Tepe. Nakira Williams. Nakira Williams. Associate Applied Science degree in Respiratory Care, Bradley Davis. Trinity Kennard. Aislinn Murphy. Emma Schnegg. Diane Peoples Vance. Kennedy Elise Page. Sararo Yare.
Announcing the graduates of the Liberal Arts Division will be Dean Dr. Stephen Haynes.
The Associate of Arts in Education, Mackenzie Faith Bowman. Abigail Quinn Kaler. Excuse me. J.C. Lynn Crumlaw. Paul Kurtzen. Nathaniel Jeffrey Music, diploma presented by Mother Professor Lisa Music. Stacy Marie Reyes Organito. Associate of Arts, Early College in Liberal Arts, Jillian Caparetta. Nathan McMullen. Cohen Pierce. Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, Kane Longwell. Associate of Arts in Psychology, William Harless II. Brian Hossey. Associate of Arts in Social Work, Caitlin Nicole Benson. Graduating from the Honors College, Tiffany Dawn Detillion. Hugo Estrada Gomez. Associate of Science in Mortuary Science, McKenna Huffman. Associate of Applied Science in Human and Social Work Services, Christine Caudill. Catherine Elgin. Reagan Lee Machen. Elizabeth Snow. Ashley Stevens.
Trista Jewell, a volunteer here in the front row, has been designated to lead the turning of the tassels. Would the graduates please rise? Here we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the North Central State College class of 2025. as we close this evening. And while you're all standing there, turn around and find your mom and say, Happy Mother's Day. What a wonderful gift for Mother's Day. Thank you all for attending this evening and for the support you provided these college graduates in their pursuit of this moment. Perhaps most importantly, we offer a final congratulations to the North Central State College class of 2025. Well done. As we close the ceremony, please, I'll ask all guests to remain in their seats until the platform party and the graduates have exited the arena. As you do exit the arena, please continue to move beyond the doorway so that everyone can exit in a fast fashion, as fast as possible. But thank you all for coming and congratulations once more.
Oh, I thought they did that after. I declare this convocation closed.